Okay, let's assume that this blue liquid is dog urine. I'm going to dump 1 cup of this pretend dog urine into the carpet and just allow it to settle for a few minutes. Now all wall-to-wall carpets have a carpet backing and a padding beneath the carpet, so as soon as your pet pees on the carpet, the urine is going to seep down and disperse into the backing and the padding beneath the carpet. If we take a peek beneath this piece of carpet, we can see that the urine has spread way out across a much larger area than you would expect. Within this urine-soaked boundary, there are a bunch of molecules that give off unpleasant odors, and what we want to do is break down and neutralize these odor-causing molecules. So in this video, what I'm going to show you is exactly how to eliminate pet urine odors from carpet. And if you have a yellow urine stain in your carpet in addition to an odor problem, this method will also remove the yellow stain. So as I said, we want to break down and neutralize all of the odor-causing molecules, and to do this, we're going to need a urine neutralizing agent. Let's assume that this red liquid is our urine neutralizing agent. I'll slowly pour the pretend neutralizing agent into the carpet and allow it to disperse into the padding and the carpet backing. What we want is for the neutralizing agent to completely engulf the area that was once soaked by urine. If we take a peek beneath the carpet, we can see that the red liquid has spread beyond the urine boundary, which is exactly what we want. Now that we can kind of visualize what we're trying to do, let's talk about what we can use as a urine neutralizing agent. When it comes to selecting a neutralizing agent, we have 2 main options. The first is to use an enzyme cleaner, and the second is to use an oxidizing agent. In this video, I'm going to show you how to eliminate pet urine odors using an oxidizing agent. I like this method a lot because it leaves 0 residue in your carpet and it does not require any rinsing. The main ingredient that we need for this is 6% hydrogen peroxide. I use 6% salon grade hydrogen peroxide, which is also known as 20 volume clear developer. You can also buy 40 volume clear developer, which is the same as 12% hydrogen peroxide. Just remember, if you're using 40 volume or 12% hydrogen peroxide, make sure to dilute it half and half with water before using it. In order to figure out how much hydrogen peroxide we need to pour into the carpet per pet stain, we have this simple formula that we can use to calculate the maximum bladder size of your pet. This formula is specific to dogs, but it can also be used for cats and other pets. So essentially, the formula says that the maximum bladder size of a dog is equal to 20 milliliters times the dog's weight in kilograms. So my dog weighs 15 kilograms, so that's 20 milliliters times 15 kilograms, which is equal to 300 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide per pet stain. Now, hydrogen peroxide on its own doesn't typically work very well, so we need to add a substance with a high pH to activate the hydrogen peroxide. I recommend using household ammonia cleaner for this, and it's best to use either clear ammonia or household ammonia. I don't recommend using cloudy ammonia because it has a soap in it, and therefore it will leave behind a soapy residue in your carpet. We don't need to add a lot of household ammonia. About 10% the amount of hydrogen peroxide is just fine. So 10% of 300 milliliters is 30 milliliters of household ammonia. So our urine neutralizing agent is made up of 300 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide and 30 milliliters of household ammonia for a pet that weighs 15 kilograms. In a minute, I'm going to show you how to use this on a real pet stain, but first I want to show you what this urine neutralizing agent does to organic matter. So as a demo, here are 3 different types of juices, and I'm going to pour the urine neutralizing agent into the juices and see what it does. We can see that over time, the hydrogen peroxide breaks down the organic matter and the pigments in the juice. Now let's try adding the urine neutralizing agent to some beef blood to see what happens. So just like hydrogen peroxide breaks down these organic substances like juice and blood, it will also break down odor-causing molecules and yellow pigments in pet urine. Alright, so now that we know the theory behind this method, let's put it to the test on a real pet urine stain. If you cannot see the pet urine stain in your carpet, but you know it's there because of the odor, try using a UV flashlight to pinpoint the exact location of the urine stain. Urine contains a molecule called phosphorus, which causes the urine stain to glow under a UV light. In this case though, we can easily see the urine stain, so I'm slowly going to pour the neutralizing agent into the carpet and allow it to soak into the carpet backing. If you're dealing with more than one pet stain, this same volume that we calculated needs to be added to each pet stain. Next, cover the stained area with some plastic wrap. The plastic wrap is important because it prevents the ammonia from quickly evaporating. And the last thing that we need is a pot of hot tap water to place on top of the plastic wrap. The heat from the pot will help speed up the reaction, and the weight of the water will help spread the hydrogen peroxide out further into the carpet backing so that it fully engulfs the area that is contaminated with urine. Now I'm just going to set a timer for 2 hours and allow the neutralizing agent to do its job and break down and decompose the urine. If you're looking to order 6% hydrogen peroxide online, I'll post an affiliate link in the description below this video. And just as a disclosure, if you use the links in the description, it's a great way to support this channel since the seller gives us a small commission for sending you to them. So our timer is now up and we can see that the yellow stain and the odor has disappeared. The last thing we need to do is absorb as much of the liquid from the carpet as possible using some dry white towels. Once you have absorbed as much liquid from the carpet as possible, just allow the carpet to dry naturally. You will notice that the ammonia has a bit of an odor, but the odor will rapidly disappear because ammonia easily and quickly evaporates. The hydrogen peroxide will slowly break down into oxygen and water as the carpet dries. So once the carpet dries, this method will have left zero residue behind in your carpet. The carpet should dry on its own in about 24 hours, but if it takes a little longer than that, it isn't really an issue. I know some people are worried about mildew odors developing if the carpet takes longer than 24 hours to dry, but in reality, the hydrogen peroxide will prevent bacteria propagation as the carpet is drying. If you decide to try this method at home, please come back and leave a comment to let me and everyone know if the method worked for you. If you were able to remove pet urine odors that a professional cleaner was not able to, please also leave a comment and tell us your story. I want to say thanks to everyone for your comments, likes, and shares. My mission with this channel and with DIYcarpetcleaner.com is to help people from all over the world remove difficult spots, stains, and odors from their carpet without spending hundreds of dollars on professional carpet cleaning services. So thanks, I appreciate you, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.